Well, good morning. It's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. All right, I have a question for you. What is it that you want? What do you want today? I mean, put that wish list together. You got the genie in the bottle. What's your first wish? And remember, you're never allowed to say, I want 5 more wishes. That's not allowed. What is it that you want today? What is it that you want in general for your life? Now, I don't know how you're answering that because this is a one-way conversation right now. But I can tell you that the answer to your question might be something that you want to consider. Now, sidestep. So one of our daughters, Rachel, this year for Father's Day, got me this really cool gift. It's called Storyworth, I think. And she basically got it hooked up and bought through the internet. And every Monday, they email me a question. And I'm supposed to email them back an answer. And I can add pictures if I want, but they're really interesting questions. And then at the end of a year, 52 questions, they compile the answers, the questions and the answers with the pictures into a book. And the book, I get, my kids get, Becky gets, whomever gets the book. So I've been doing this and it's been really interesting because these are questions that make you think. The one I got yesterday for this week was asking me what my personal motto is. What's my personal motto? Or what would I like it to be? I don't know. So I start doing all of this thinking. And it's what got me into asking the question, what is it that you want? And here's the reason why. This week, I'm looking at Proverbs out of the Old Testament. And these Proverbs give wisdom for living. This is day 2. And the proverb that I wanted to talk about today is found in chapter 24, and it's verses 19 and 20. Let me tell you about the proverb, and then we'll tie all of this in a bow, and I'll be done. The proverb says, don't fret. Don't burn. Chara is the Hebrew word that's translated there. It's to be kindled into anger or to be burning. It's translated fret by the English Standard Version. It's don't get this anxiety burn, heartburn. Don't get this inside you because of evildoers. Then it says, don't envy. Kana means to be jealous or envy. Don't envy the wicked. Now, that's a fascinating concept in and of itself because there is a real strong tendency that we all face to see someone who gets things that they shouldn't get, who does evil and seems to thrive. And part of us wonders, gee, I've been, like Tevye says in Fiddler on the Roof, God, why did you give all of these other people all of this stuff and here I am following you and I got diddly squat. And so with that, it becomes a proverb that we should not envy the evildoers. We should not fret in this situation because the proverb says, for the evil man has no future. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. Now, lamp's a metaphor not only for life, but for your values. So what the proverb says is don't be envious of the evildoers because they're going to come to nothing. And they might seem to prosper today, but you don't know what's going on in their heart. You don't know what's going on in their life. Instead, go back to verse 14 where the proverb says wisdom is like honey to your soul. And if you find it, there'll be a future. So I get reflective over this stuff I get in my email each Monday as I try to figure out, what do I want my kids forever to be reading that I wanted my motto to be? What do I really want in life anyway? And I go back to this. I don't want to envy the evildoers. I don't want what the wicked people have. I'm not after the things. I want wisdom. I want wisdom in the sense of seeing the world the way God does, valuing people the way God does, valuing life the way God does. If I could have the eyes of God and the heart of God, then I've got everything I want. That's a good motto, but it's also your video thought for the day. I'll see you tomorrow.